Estoy de vuelta en la Ciudad de México, exactamente 4 años después que la última vez en que vine por primera vez y me enamoró. Me emociona mucho estar aquí de nuevo. Bueno, hoy no vamos a quedar mucho en la ciudad porque en unas horas viajamos a La Paz, en la Baja California. Pero luego, 4 días después, volvemos a la ciudad y en ese entonces voy a pasear por la ciudad y mostrarte qué voy a ver y qué voy a hacer. Those beautiful purple trees over there are called jacaranda trees, and if I'm not mistaken, they bloom now. This is the right season to be here to see them, and they're so beautiful. My first lunch, I've ordered flautas con papas. So it's these like fried tortilla spring rolls with potatoes inside. After this, I'm gonna go meet Karen again. We're gonna head to the airport together. We'll be on our way to La Paz. We're gonna be there with her and some of her friends. Gracias.
No manches, Alex. Donde mañana va a haber nieve. Ay, sí.
No, no me digan eso. Yo escapando del nieve.
Sí, es cierto. Ay, qué bonito lugar.
Good morning from La Paz. I woke up early today and figured might as well watch the sunrise, so here I am. The seagulls are having their morning feast. The city around me is just starting to wake up. It's close to 6:30 now. There's a guy behind me setting his boat up, maybe going to sea this morning for the morning harvest. Harvest? I'm not sure what the word is. It's so lovely, as you can see. So this is the way back to Alex's Airbnb. It's literally a minute away from the Malecon. I'll show you now. I had chilaquiles for breakfast, which I absolutely love doing anytime I'm in Mexico. And now I'm admiring this view. It's still 9:30, so I'm gonna get a day started now, a day of beach hopping started now. Just borrowed a bike from Alex. Thank you very much, Alex. And now I'm gonna bike on the Malecon and start my beach hopping tour. Okay, I made it to my first beach, which is Playa Caimancito. And actually today's very windy and I was biking against the wind, so it was very difficult. I took multiple breaks. And even like right here on the beach, it's very windy, there's no one in the water here. And I can't even sit for that long because it's like the wind just blowing sand and everywhere basically. But I mean, it's gorgeous. And actually, funny thing, while I was walking around this beach, I ran into some film crew, and one of them was really friendly and just like, he opened a conversation by saying today was like the only day that's like super windy, and I was like, oh, this is my first day here, so I don't know, I thought maybe it was normal, I didn't know. And then I asked him what they were working on, and he told me they were working on The Bachelor. Yeah, that's funny. I don't watch The Bachelor, but maybe an episode will come out soon, and I will maybe watch that. Probably not. But anyway.
Estos días así de semana, como ya viene la Semana Santa, así se pone el tiempo, ¿sí?
Ah,
Mucho aire, mucho viento, así, el mar bien todo así.
espero que se calme mañana.
Sí, es muy probable. Solo le llaman noroestes.
Ah, vale. Entonces es chile, limón, sal.
Y tu tajín, ajá.
Ok. Ah, perfecto.
Ya. Listo.
Muchas gracias. ¿Y
Sí.
cuántos son?
Es 60 pesos.
This sucker is coming for my fruit. I see you eyeing me, eyeing my fruit. Sir. Good, you walked away. I'm at the second beach now. This is Playa La Concha, which means seashell in Spanish. And there was a man selling fruit cups. So I got one with mango, and he puts a tajin or tajin, is like the chili powder mix, salt and lime. Buen provecho.
Toca ternura y alguna vez haciendo
Okay, so I made it to the third and final beach of today's beach tour. I'm in Playa Corumel, and it's definitely the most popular one. You maybe can hear it now. I'm at a restaurant, at a place that serves clams, like their specialty is clams, almejas. I'm gonna try that. So I got almejas aguachile. So the clams are taken out and mixed sort of to make a aguachile ceviche type thing. It looks delicious.
debe sentir calientito. Ahorita no. ¿Estás calientito, bebé? Ay, mira el piso.
a beach near Todos Santos in Baja California Sur. This is day 2 in La Paz, in Baja California Sur, day 3 in Mexico. It's really nice. This is the Pacific side of the peninsula, so the waves here are pretty strong, and we'll be able to see the sunset here. So that's the plan for today. So yeah, yesterday after I finished my bike tour and I went back to the Airbnb, Alex drove us to a beach about half an hour out of La Paz to watch the sunset and just hang out, and we brought one of their dogs, and his name's Chapo. He's very cute. He was very happy to be with us. So yeah, that was really nice, and I really enjoyed the drive there too. It was awesome. Like the landscape here is very interesting. It's like desert. There are cacti everywhere, but at the same time, I mean, the ocean's right there too. So yeah, it's quite interesting. And then after that, we got changed and we ended up going for dinner. We had pizza. It was a really good place. And before the pizza, we went to a Oaxacan bar, like it was a mezcaleria. We had cocktails there and stuff. I had a good time. They're a lovely bunch of people, and they're doing a lot to make me feel welcomed and happy, and I just really appreciate it. Entonces, Alex y Jessie, Karen, si están viendo este video, muchísimas gracias. Estoy pasándolo muy bien con ustedes. Yeah. Today's plan was to drive to Todos Santos, which is where we are now. On the way there, we stopped for breakfast at this like super huge, popular local comedor, like a restaurant. It was a restaurant, but it was like full of people for breakfast. I had tacos de machaca, which is like a air-dried beef that's shredded. It was my first time having it, and it's very particular in the north of Mexico. I like the ambiance in the restaurant. And then we did a hike, actually. So we went to Punta Lobos, is what it's called. It was not a very long hike. Definitely not super easy. There's a lot of little rocks, so it makes it a little bit slippery on the way down, in particular. But it was amazing. Just to hike along the ocean. It was really cool. So yeah, we did that, got some sun, but also got some air at the top. It was nice and windy. And after that, we left and we arrived where we are now. So this is a beach restaurant, bar, lounge. The food is excellent. I think it's actually the best food I've had so far. Just like the fish was super fresh, really tasty. And yeah, I'm feeling so grateful to be here, and I can't believe just like 3 days ago I was sitting in my little apartment in Montreal, surrounded by snow and just cold, and there's a whole other world down here. Today we're in Playa Pichilingue, And we have Nonna over here. Nonna! And we are stand-up paddleboarding. Alex has 2 paddles with him, so I just came back from the sea. Basically, it was very hard to come back. I was going against the current on the way back, but it was really fun. And now I'm just gonna sit and chill with Nonna.
Puro pinche yate. 4 veces esto.
Welcome to La Paz or Baja California Sur, maybe, potentially, most famous beach, Playa Balandra. We've tried 3 times to come to this beach. Finally, it worked today on the 3rd time. I mean, I'm here by myself because it's Monday and my friends have to work today. But for me, it's a beach day. This is like a nature, like a conservation area. You know, they're trying to protect it. So the past 2 days, we've always arrived like when they weren't allowing any more people to come in. So they're trying to limit the number of people that come visit this place at one time. So yeah, unfortunately, it didn't work for us this weekend. But today we arrived at 8 a.m. So we were able to get in. So this sun only lasted for about an hour, maybe even less. By the time I got down from my hike, so I did the hike. I went up to the viewpoint, to the mirador, because I thought I would do it before a lot of people arrived, and before it got too sunny. Like when the sun's right above your head, sometimes like it's really not fun to hike or take photos or anything. But yeah, by the time I got down, the clouds arrived and it doesn't look like they're going away. So it's a little windy, and there are a lot more people down now, and they're playing their music, which is fine, but it's just not the chill Monday morning beach experience that would have been, I guess, the most ideal. Right now I'm gonna go ask about this bus that takes me back downtown. So yeah, at least I finally got to see Playa Balandra, the most beautiful beach in these parts. Honestly, it's very beautiful. So this beach, I guess, because of how popular it is, and also because, at least they say, they're trying to protect the nature, the flora and the fauna and stuff. They have like 2 time frames in which people can come, between 8 and 11 and 12 and 3. And between 11 and 12, like, people have to leave by 11. I just asked. The bus that takes you back to La Paz will be here at 10:45, which is an hour from now. So I have an hour to walk around, which I think is just perfect, especially now that the sun's gone. It's a good timing. There's actually some sun on this side, so that's perfect. I'm just gonna set myself right here. So once I get back to La Paz, Central La Paz. I'm gonna try to get some fish tacos for lunch, and I think I will have like an hour or two just to walk around the city again. Maybe walk along the Malecon. That would be nice. And then Karen and I are taking our flights back to La Ciudad de Mexico at 5 p.m. So I'll be back there very soon. So there was a misunderstanding. The bus actually arrived at 10:40 and not 10:45, and I was here at 10:42. So I have to wait 1 more hour for the other bus, which is kind of annoying, but I'm not so bothered now that I started to chat with the people who were just sitting at the checkpoint. They just started to ask me where I'm from and how I speak Spanish, and then when they found out I speak French also, they started to ask me to help them translate a few phrases like it's open, it's closed, it's from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock, stuff like that. There's like 15 minutes left for the bus, so we're almost there. All these people are waiting to enter the beach at 12 o'clock. It's 11:45. This thing with the bus though, the bus on the way back was a huge misunderstanding. Like not even a misunderstanding, it's a bit of a mismanagement. Like they said it would be 11:40 there, but now they told me that the bus is not actually going to go in anymore because there's so many cars. So I had to walk a little bit outside to where the bus is going to supposedly leave from. And then now they're like, it's another 15 minutes. Okay. Okay, so I'm back in La Paz. I'm back in La Paz. I finally, yes, I did get the bus. And this whole thing was definitely a little bit disorganized, but at the end of the day, it was fine. Like there was definitely the first half hour that I was waiting, I could have spent that time at the beach, and I would have liked to be doing that. But otherwise, like that whole hour and a bit, I spent like meeting people. I talked to the people at the checkpoints, and they were very interested in just knowing where I come from, and they were super friendly, really nice people. And there was another French tourist who was waiting around. She was waiting to enter the beach, and I basically was like translator for everyone, and she and one of the girls from the checkpoint were trying to motivate me to hitchhike, which I didn't do in the end, but whatever. And then finally at where I got the bus, I met 2 more people. I met a tour guide. His name's Abraham. He was on his way back from Balandra to La Paz, so we sat next to each other and we just spoke the whole time, and he loved that I was like speaking Mexican Spanish and like using slang words here and there, and yeah, it was just a really nice conversation. We just talked about our cultures and stuff, and then getting off the bus I met a Jose Miguel, who is a Mexican who's lived abroad for a while, so he speaks really good English. But now he's like back in Mexico and discovering his country and stuff. And we walked together sort of on the Malecon for a bit, and then until we split directions. That was just kind of nice too. And then I went to have dinner at Claro Fish Jr. and the waiter was super friendly. I met Emmanuel, the waiter. He's a nutritionist actually, and so he was telling me how he has plans to go to California soon to find a job, and how he wants to learn French because he has a Moroccan girlfriend. And I was like, oh cool, I'm from Syria, and so I'm like, haha, that's cool, I speak Arabic as well. Anyway, yeah, that's it. Those are all the strangers I met today, but they were all sort of there for a reason. I feel like it was just nice to be alone again and like talk to strangers. Like I really missed this part of solo travel, and now I am for real leaving soon. I'm just walking back to the Airbnb, and our flight's in a couple hours. So yeah, La Paz is a lovely beach city. Definitely the place to go in Baja California Sur if you want to come here. To explore this region of Mexico. Y pues nada, Alex y Jessie, muchísimas gracias por haberme hospedado y haberme mostrar tu pues. And finally, just wanted to say special thanks to Alex and Jesse for, you know, just the wonderful tour, the recommendations, the hospitality. I felt so welcomed. I felt so included in everything, and I could not have had a better trip, like, without you guys. So thank you.